So before I decided to talk about what I did this week, I kind of thought that maybe I could talk about the random things that I've just kind of seen around that don't really fit into my week. So one of the things that my school has when you walk into the bathroom is like there's this little machine and it makes the sound of waterfall. I'm not really sure why it's there. I think it's so that like other people in other stalls don't really like hear you in your stall. And then in my homestay, there's this really cool toilet in the downstairs area, and yeah, I took a video. And then a thing that I learned this week in school was like, Japanese people like to, the way that their speaking system works is there's a vowel with every consonant, and so they will add vowels to consonants for like English words. Like McDonald's here is McDonaldo, so there's like a vowel with every consonant. It's so hard for me to say fast. I can't do it. And my little host brother always has me say it like 10 times because I'm saying it wrong every single time. This is my host family's cat. Their cat loves me. And then this is their dog. Okay, but since my last video, I have started school. It is now the second week, and today's Wednesday, it's our day off, but oh boy. School is definitely, I don't study really in America at all, I guess you could say, because most of my classes are like project-based or like written-based, like writing essays and stuff, so I don't really have to study. But here it is very much studying, so I kind of had to figure that out. I've made a bajillion flashcards, so it's not even all of them. This is week 2's not even done. It's been a week and a half, and I have to memorize most of these are vocab words. I have to memorize all the vocab words, and then this is hiragana, yeah, and then this is my katakana one. It's like, oh my gosh. It's a lot to memorize, but and in the end, I think it'll definitely be really good to be able to communicate with everybody. And so it's been a lot of time studying and working hard, trying to memorize things, but I think I have learned a lot of things. So that's really good. My first day of school, my professor, so we have a different professor on Monday and Tuesday and Thursday and Friday. My professor on Monday and Tuesday is literally the most amazing person ever. He's hilarious, he's chill, and I really love him a lot. But it's really sweet because like after one of my classes on Thursday, he like came up to me and he's like, hey, I just kind of, Stephanie-san, like I just wanted to like check up on you, like ask how you're doing. Is everything in class going all right? Like, I think he knows that I haven't taken, like, any Japanese at all, so he was like, are you good? Or are you drowning? So that was really nice to know that, like, he cares. So definitely most of my time has been spent studying and doing schoolwork. I think that's what it's mostly going to look like during the week, at least for now, until I get faster at learning, or if that's not, like, a thing, then I will be studying forever. But so on the weekend, I did some cool things. So Thursday, I was studying with my friend in the Japanese Plaza, and the Japanese Plaza is like an area that you can go to and you only speak Japanese there. We don't really follow that rule just because I don't know any. Sometimes my friends will only speak Japanese, but I literally don't know enough to like communicate anything. So I will not be speaking only Japanese in the Japanese Plaza. But so these two Japanese students came up to my friend and were like, oh my gosh, you're from Willamette. And so basically Tokyo International University has a sister university in America, and it's Willamette. And so Tokyo my school will send students to Willamette, do like an American year-long study abroad or semester study abroad in America, while Willamette will send people to Tokyo International University, and so they can study Japanese and stuff for like a year or a semester. So there are a couple girls that came up to her and they were like, oh my gosh, you went to Willamette. Like, we went there for a year to study abroad. And she was like, oh my gosh, that's so cool. And so we like all like traded numbers. You don't really do phone numbers here, or at least I haven't. We use this app called Line, and you like it's basically just Messenger, but Line. So we traded lines, and they were like, we should all hang out tomorrow. And so on Friday, we all hung out. We went to Koedo, which is like the old town of like Kawagoye. So like the buildings are more like classical Japanese. And we went to literally the coolest Starbucks I've ever seen before. And then we kind of just ventured all around Old Town, or not Old Town, this is not Virginia. Also, I feel like I talk about Virginia and DC like way too much, but like that's where I live. So we adventured around Kawagoye, or not Kawagoye, wow, I am struggling. Koedo for a bit. Then Saturday, we had Sports Day, which I'm actually wearing the shirt. Sports Day, Tokyo International, woo! Oh, in the back. We are stronger together, woo! It's actually like the softest free shirt I've ever received in my life. So basically on Sports Day, we played like 6 different games, and they were actually also like, all of them were really, really fun. It kind of sounded like kind of iffy when you got the email. It was like, we're gonna be playing a beanbag toss and like this game and this game, and you were like, those kind of sound like kid games. But then you got there and they were not kid games. So for the beanbag toss, they'd like put this like hoop like 5 meters up, and you had to like or net, you had to like throw as many beanbags as you could. And it's actually kind of difficult.
We have got almost 30 seconds to go. Keep going. Yeah! 66, 68,
and then there was 11-person jump rope, which is super difficult. And so you had to get like as many consecutive jumps in a row as you could in 2 minutes. And then we had, I don't know if this is all in order, but then we had tug of war. And I definitely played because I was like, I got to play all the games except for the jump rope game. But I was like, I gotta play this because this is in like every high school movie ever. And I've literally never played tug of war. Not as fun as you might think, but still really cool. It mostly just hurts. And then we did giant volleyball. So basically they put like 7 nets up in a circle, and then like there were 8 teams, or maybe there were 7 teams, so they put 6 nets up, and there's like a giant volleyball, and if it touched the bottom of your like area, then you lost 10 points. So we were all hitting it over, and then they would throw more balls in, so there was like 3 balls at a time, but there's like 30 people on each team, so there's just like so many hands going everywhere. And then we did the 11-legged race. So 10 of us were like tied together, and you had to get, I think it was 20 meters across the field, and we won, so go Team Yellow, yes! And then we had a relay race, and I was like, yeah, I can totally run. Like 200 meters isn't that far. So I found out I'm not very physically fit because sprinting 200 meters was actually uber difficult. But it was overall a really fun day. And then the next day, our PAs put on, our peer assistants, they like put on a little like event, and they were like, hey, like we're going to Hikawa Shrine, like if anyone wants to join us, like, you know, just please RSVP kind of thing. And so we went, and it was like a wind chime festival, so it was really pretty. And then after the shrine visit, we went to a burger place, and it was amazing. The burger was actually really, really good, because everything was just really fresh, and so I really liked it. I was like, dang. And the music they were playing was kind of like soft country music, kinda, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is so cool. And then other than those outings, I've mostly been studying. Yeah, that's about all I've been doing. All right. If you have any more questions about like other specific things that you want me to answer, just go ahead and leave it in the comments, and I will talk about it.